Shalom Yeshua. Kan. Shabbat Shalom. Our praise to the Most High by Shomash Gawashai. Well, we are the land of Zion down in South Florida. I am El Lapalal. To my left is
Brother Amon.
Okay. Captain Amon. Kan. Today's topic is a continuation of what I've been doing for the past few weeks about Esau's coveting Israel. You know what I'm saying? Esau's covet the fields of Israel. And today we're going to focus on how Esau's covered Israel, the so-called the Mexican-American War. Or Esau, because we know Esau, they covered the fields of Israel, man, or they got the fields of Esau come to be America today. By taking lands from that was previously belonged to and the native Indians, Gadites, Reubenites, you know what I'm saying? So-called Issachar. And even Levi, or Levi was a part of the equation. And of course, you know, the story land of Judah. But we're going to focus today on the so-called the Mexican-American War. Esau got land that previously belonged to Issachar. Kan. We're going to start with Colossians 3:17.
The book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 17. And whatsoever you do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Adonai Yahushai, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Him.
What? That's right. Whatever you do, always make sure you do it in giving praise to the Most High, the Mashiach Yahushai, and do everything in accordance to the scriptures, keep the commandments. Give praise to the Most High, the Mashiach Yahushai. Let's go to Micah 2:1.
The book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it.
Right. Woe to them that devise iniquity. What's iniquity? Iniquity is what? Contrary to the Most High's commandments. Iniquity is breaking the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments. Read on.
Because it is in their power.
Because it's in their power to do that. They have the authority. They have the numbers. I'm saying they can do that. Read on.
And they covet fields and take them by violence.
And they covet. What does it mean, covet? And they covet fields. What does it mean that they covet? They have a grudge. They covet fields. They have a grudge against you. They are jealous of what you have. They covet fields. They have a jealousy for what you have. They covet fields. What are the fields? Land, your possession, habitation. Stop at the top again, Ark. Woe to them.
Woe to them that devise iniquity.
Woe to them that devise iniquity. Devise device mean they calculate it. They got together. It's like a privy council, just like Psalm 83 says. There are a privy council. Woe to them that devise iniquity. Iniquity is something that goes contrary to the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments. Read.
And work evil upon their beds.
And they work evil upon their beds. Meaning what? Even in their thoughts at night, in the darkness, they stay plotting. You know what I'm saying? They have a 9 to 5. But these guys work overtime, man. These guys working overtime, coming around with devices, schemes, and plots. How they can destroy us. So likewise, for us to survive, we have to continually go to the Most High, the Mashiach Yahushai, to come with ways or we can defend ourselves against the plots and schemes. Right, because they have the authority to do it. Because even if you go to court, right? Yeah, because the system is structured in their favor. Even if you go to court, the court system is going to back them. It's going to defend them. Because it's all so-called racially motivated. You know what I'm saying? It's racially motivated. Everything they do is racially motivated against our people. Start with verse 1 again, huh?
Woe to them that devise iniquity, and work evil upon their beds.
And work evil upon their beds. Why?
When the morning is light, they practice it.
When the morning is light, in the evening, at nighttime, they meditate on it. And when the morning is light, they implement it. They execute it. You know what I'm saying? Why? Read on.
Because it is in the power of their hand.
Because it is in their power to do that. They got the power to do that. They got the majority. They got all. The system is stacked away that if you go to the court is going to back what they do. Because they're white supremacists. Yeah. Exactly. Read on.
And they covet fields and take them by violence.
And they covet, what does the covet means? Of a grudge, a jealousy, an envy, a desire, and a unrighteous desire for something that doesn't belong to you. Mm. Well, not the right to do it, but they have a reason to do it. Because by law, they ain't got a right to do it. But you know what I mean? Like you said, you made yourself a target. Because our people not being accustomed to certain things, not being accustomed to so-called good things in life. As soon as we got a little wealth, we start showing off, bragging and all that. And advertising our wealth and our so-called success, and Esau seen that being so being suspicious of us. Say, oh, yo, where you got the money from? You know what I'm saying? They scrutinize you ain't got an education, you're not an athlete or a baller. So how do you come around without wealth? So no, they start targeting you, investigating you. See, you're right. You made yourself a target, but Esau doesn't need a reason to investigate you. And the scripture says that they have a perpetual hatred, an ongoing hatred toward the people. Exactly. Because a lot of people think Esau hates us because what? You're not educated. You're not hardworking. But at the same, this time back in Egypt, Esau was suspicious of us because what? Of our success. It's what? Because of our success, our numbers. In the case in the event of a war, we might wanna join with the enemy against Esau, against them. So-called Egyptians back then. And Esau the same thing right now. They don't trust us because they know what they did to us, or they oppressed us. You know what I'm saying? And they know justifiably we have a reason to hate them. So so they're taking all these action to protect themselves in the event that one day we wake up and want to rise up against them, that they can defend themselves against us. That's why they take all these actions to further suppress us. Okay, read on.
And they covet fields and take them by violence, and horses.
And they covet fields and take them by violence, and take them. So that historically, that's why Esau got all the lands in America, in the Americas, not just the USA. USA, North America, South America, Central America, the Caribbeans, all over the world. Because the only land that Esau was given was Mount Seir. Understand? But because they covet other nations, particularly our people, they went about strategically to acquire or capture our land. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Right. Back, yeah, exactly. That's why this so-called integration is such a, you know what I'm saying? So-called integration, man, is such a destructive force to our people. Or people believe that people who are not aware of the so-called who are not aware of Black Wall Street back in the days, who didn't know that, didn't know about that, they thought, you know what? Exactly, because people, our people, because when Right now we have so-called integration. And with the so-called integration right now, going on right now, we're worse than we were before Black Wall Street. Because right now, with Black Wall Street, you know what happened in Black Wall Street? We got doctors, lawyers, masons, carpenters. We have people, teachers, you know what I mean, shopkeepers, grocers, and all that. Our people who are different professions, and the money will circulate within our community. We were self-contained. We were self-contained. We didn't need the so-called white man. We didn't need anybody. We had the Most High. The Most High was defending us. You know what I'm saying? Everything we needed, we had it amongst our community. And the money was circulating within our community. You know what I'm saying? We had so much money that we weren't even lending money to Esau. I'm saying? But Esau, he said he didn't like that. If you even saw the movie Rosewood, based right down in Florida, we were so successful at Esau just started destroying our community, man. So Esau right now, as it is, all people think that Esau they're against it because we're not productive, we're not successful, we're not ambitious. And that's not the case. It's a perpetual issue. Ezekiel, it's a perpetual issue that Esau has for our people. Because back in the days, you know what I'm saying, that right now, the reason why our people are so impoverished is because of this so-called integration. Where give me also Deuteronomy 28. We saw our enemy for the want of all things. That's part of the curses that's in us because of our disobedience to the Most High. You know, it's not because I'm saying they are superior to us, because we have shown in cases where we were superior to them until we start trusting them to that much. Right. Right. Exactly. What you got? Yeah, give me. Read out. Anyone.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5. Mm-hmm. Because I had perpetual hatred, and I shed the blood of the children of Israel.
A perpetual mean ongoing, never ending. It's always acting up. A perpetual hatred, and I shed the blood of the children of Israel. The so-called white man and the other nations have a perpetual hatred towards us and are always trying to shed the blood of our people. We see that every day in what's going on in the media. Every city in America, or they slaughter us, without any kind of, apology. Mm-hmm. Right. So what they do is there's always someone trying to I'm not trying to down our brothers or sisters who are successful in the society necessarily, but as a strategy, Esau looks out for certain people who they okay, or they analyze their mindset and see okay, if I put you in a successful category, so-called seller, easily seller, solar. hmm you can't, sorry, you could call a lot of names because a lot of I see a lot of cases. I could call all those names and more. I can even go way back. You know what I'm saying? Say P Diddy, Jay Z, Short, all those. I can give you examples. Mean being an elder, old school. I remember way back in the days up in New York. Because I live in Brooklyn for a number of years. I'm in the case where so-called Diddy run the city. I don't know if you know about that. Diddy run the city where we run the marathon. But because in New York, New York was famous for a marathon race. You know what I'm saying? And Diddy said, "Yeah, I'm gonna run the marathon." And he ran the marathon. He was training for the marathon. He trained for the marathon for a year, for a while. Actually, run the marathon. And for running the marathon, people donated money to a Diddy for running the marathon. And when Diddy ran the marathon, the money he got for running the marathon, when he got the money, he gave it to I think the mayor of New York, which was Bloomberg at the time, Mayor Bloomberg. I'm saying, Diddy, you from New York, Diddy? Why you gave the money to Bloomberg? Why didn't you give the money to Bloomberg to give to the schools? Why do you have to give the money to Bloomberg to give to the schools? You're from New York. You know where the schools are. So why didn't you give the money directly to the schools? Plus, you're already famous, so you didn't any kind of publicity. So why you give the money to Bloomberg? Why didn't you just give the money to okay, this school needs this school needs that. You need computer, you need books, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Why do you have to give the money to Bloomberg? Because I guarantee you 90% of the money did not go to the school, did not go to the children, or to the pocket. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a lot of our people, they do certain things to be accepted by the so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? Just like with Jay-Z. You remember with Jay-Z? You remember back in the was it Columbine? There was a city in America where school children, I think it was Columbine, where the school children got shut up. A student in the school, a student in the school shut up other students. This is right up in Parkland. Parkland, yeah. Parkland ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing new. It was Columbine, and I guess it was I guess some affluent city in America where the children were so rich. They used to drive like Porsche, BMWs, Mercedes Benz. The children I'm talking about used to drive to school. Not just drive to school. You know what I'm saying? Because when they're like 16, you can have a driver's license, right? If you're 15, if you have you get a permit, and yeah, I'm saying if you're 16, you have a driver's license. When you got BMWs, Mercedes Benz, Porsche, and all that, they used to drive to school. cool. Akim. You know what I'm saying? No, JC, he from the Marshall Park in project in Brooklyn. After when the shooting went down, JC donated millions to the family of those kids who got killed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so what? Yo, what's up with that? I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't I'm assuming you have some kind of sympathy towards them. You know what I'm saying? So right, you have a sympathy towards them, but you know what I'm saying? But but to express your condolences, they don't need the money. They were rich already. You know what I'm saying? I knew from New York City, in Brooklyn, in the projects where kids didn't even have a damn bicycle to go to school. You didn't give a damn about them. But I think you don't even like millions or a couple of millions or so to the families who are children slain. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you should not. Hey, if you want to sympathize with them, it's all right. We're Hebrew Israelites. We have sympathy towards our people. But if you're drinking the world, you want to sympathize with them, we can understand you taking a stand based on who you are. But damn, you didn't give a dime to your people in your neighborhood, but you want to give millions to people. I mean, they didn't need any kind of money. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, I'm sorry you lost your child, whatever. But to give them money? So like you're saying, brother, you're saying, or people like that, because, they do that because what? They want to be accepted by the broader society. They want to be accepted by the so-called white man. Mm. Mm. Oh man. He tried to donate school supply to the project. The landlord did not want him to do it, but then let the so-called white folks of church organization come to our neighborhood to donate. But all that black want to give back to his community, but they didn't want to allow him to do it. Yeah. No, they did not allow him to do it. Well, I guess I guess it depends on how we went about it. Yeah, I mean that's kind of like the reverse of it, because we're familiar with Quarter Black. He's been here, Kahan, the Priest Kahan. Yeah, he's been he's been one of his mentors. I mean, when the son went to beat the brother in the prison system, because right here we have a prison ministry. We beat our brothers in the system. To bring the system and bring it back into the fold. So it all depends on how you went about it. Also, son, because if that's why you have to be affiliated with the right people and do the right thing. Because if Kodak Black really wanted to do it to his people, you couldn't really stop him. Esau may try to obstruct him. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe want to do it through Esau's way. I'm saying maybe that's what it was. But I guarantee if you get the LOZ, ain't no way Esau could stop that. You know what I'm saying? We find a way by so much shy how we get our money, our resources distributed to our people. Yeah. There's no crime against giving yourself. Right. So I'll say Esau, he'll tell you you can't do it, but if you really want to do it, Right. Because Esau want to obstruct you because maybe Esau want to make you know what I mean want to politicize it you know what I mean get some kind of a tax incentive about it. Something saying. Esau may want to do certain want to take certain channels to do it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we want to do their way so they can get some of it. Yeah, so they can benefit because most of these you know when the charities Red Cross, Blue Cross, and all that. When they donate whatever they are, I'm not calling any of their names per se, but generally speaking, when they contribute money to any of these charity organizations, trust me, 90% of the money never reaches your intended recipient. It never reaches the people who you wanted to reach. It goes through the administrations. Just like I was saying about when Dieter ran the city with Bloomberg, where he was at the time, the money did not go to the students. It went to the administrators. The same thing with these charity organizations. The money never reaches the intended recipients, like these impoverished children. It goes to the people who run the organizations. Understand that? That's what happens. Just like what I'm saying now, you know, it depends on some of our people. They got right intentions. Some just want to be recognized by the broader society for their own personal gain. Can. Get the street cred or so-called Wall Street cred, or you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what it is. Read on, huh? Yeah, go up here, Micah. Micah 2.
The book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence, in the houses and take them away. For they oppress a man and his house,
right?
Even a man and his heritage.
That's what the so-called white man does. They devise evil upon the beds, and they oppress you and take away your land and your possession. And they have done that to all the tribes that they come in contact with. So don't trust them. Don't collaborate with them. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to focus today on how they did that. Previously, we focused on how they took away lands from northern tribes, from North American Indians. We're going to focus on how they took a land today from how they took a land from the so-called Mexicans. Okay, the Mexican-American War. That's going to be a focus today, because if you look at the map, an ancient map of America, you will see that most of the western territory of America today actually belong to Mexico. Places like California, New Mexico, all the Texas, that was originally Mexican territory. Yeah, Mexican territory. So like in the 1840s, 1845, you know what I'm saying? There's so much conflict going on between America and Mexico, That but in 1845, Texas annexed itself to Mexico, to America. They seceded from Mexico and joined with America. Yeah. Can I handle that? Can I manipulate that? Can I manipulate the Can you get over there? Wait, call him up here. Call Tesla one. Tesla one. Huh? Yeah, so yeah. Can you give me the ancient American the ancient American map before the Mexican American War, like 1845? If you look at that, you will see that certain territories of America belong to Mexico. Texas, New Mexico, California. I think every Utah belong to Mexico. And it started off with with Texas being annexed or seceded to America from Mexico, and that caused a major conflict. So Mexico was so heated by that. You know what? They said what? We're gonna use force. We're gonna use force to regain or retain that land of Texas from the U.S. because that's our land. You know what I'm saying? Because originally the border between Mexico and America was as far as depending on who you ask, because as far as America knew, the border was the Rio Grande River, which was further west, giving America more land. But Mexico said no. The River Nueces, which was giving America less land. But the major impetus, the major what really set it off was Mexico's determination to regain Texas from America after Texas seceded to America in 1845. So because Mexico was determined to regain the land, America said, "What, you know what? We have to prepare ourselves militarily." So America sent troops to Corpus Christi, which was down here. Down. So I'm talking about the Gulf of Mexico, like down in Louisiana, down that part, and they also sent troops to the north, They were trying to incite because America knew they had a more powerful army than the Mexicans. So they were trying to incite a war. because they knew that by inciting a war, they could retain, not only retain Texas, but they could also capture additional lands like California and New Mexico. So they sent troops to Corpus Christi in the Gulf of Mexico, and they also sent troops to the north. Is that the map right there? Okay.
The green is the American territory,
Okay.
and the blue is the territory that they.
Territory in question. That they're fighting for.
Territory color. Yeah, that's part of it.
The brown is what? Mexico?
Yeah, that's Mexico. That's what territory they have.
What the stripe one?
Oh, that's what they fought.
What the stripe one right there? What is that?
Right here?
Yeah.
That's a disputed area.
Okay. Oh, that's part of Texas, right?
Yeah, part of Texas. That's disputed.
Oh, okay, right. That's yeah. Okay, that's the border. Okay, right. Because there's two. Because America wanted the border to be further west toward the Rio Grande, and Mexico said no. It should be to the east towards the Nueces. Okay, and so America, knowing that they have a stronger military, so you know what? We're gonna send our troops down to Corpus Christi, into the Gulf of Mexico, and also to the north, hoping to incite the war. You got a question?
No.
Oh, okay. Right. So that's what they did. So Mexico, they fell for the trap. Mexico fell for the trap, and they fell for the trap, and they destroyed they attacked the American troops, slaughtered a certain number of American troops, and even captured some of them. So America had to retaliate. They had no choice but to retaliate. The Americans, give me a Habakkuk. Give me Obadiah 1:1. The pride of the heart. You can't tell America nothing, man. They got the military. Yeah.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Most High Power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the outer one, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The people of thine heart has deceived thee.
Yes, right now, America is great amongst the heathens. But in the future, America is going to be small against the heathens, and it's going to be greatly despised. Read on.
The pride of thy heart has deceived thee.
The pride of his heart. Proud. Why is America so proud? Right now, we saw what's going on over there in the Middle East with the conflict between America and Iran. You know, America they care who's right or who's wrong. They know they got the military might. The pride, that's their pride right there. We got the big guns. Just back in the days, they had the big guns. That's a blessing that Esau had. Esau was blessed with the guns, the power, the weapons. Understand? Jacob, who was blessed with what? Righteousness. Who was blessed with the kingdom to come, inheritance to inherit. But Esau, in between that, was blessed with the guns. And they're going to be blessed with the guns until if you go to the Apocrypha, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of that which is to come. So they're going to continue to be blessed with the guns. That's why we can't rise up to Esau. That's why the scripture says, wait ye upon me until I rise up to the prey. We can go up there and try and take on Esau. We ain't got the power. That's it. They got the military. I'm saying they got the military, and that's their pride. Just like back in the days when Pharaoh had the pride, because he had the military. All right, read on. Huh?
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
Mm-hmm.
Thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock.
Thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock. Who dwelleth in the cliffs of the rock? Esau dwelleth in the cliffs of the rock. Read on.
Whose habitation is high.
Whose habitation is high? Who lives in these high-rise buildings? These twin towers or whatever. Esau. It's not Jake. Read on. Mm-hmm.
Whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
That's what Esau says. That's what Esau is thinking. That's why Trump, even when these countries are trying to apologize to Trump, to America, so I don't care what you got to say. That's why Trump right now is on the verge of attacking Iran, because he's trying to insinuate that Iran attacked the American ship. Trump said, who says in the heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Who can challenge me? Nobody can challenge me. I got the military, I got the Navy, I got the Army, I got the Marine, I got the Air Force. Who can challenge me? Nobody can challenge me. I will declare war on you tomorrow if I so fit, if I see fit to do that. And nobody can stop me. The pride in his heart hath deceived. The pride in his heart hath deceived him. He can do that right now against us and or against other nations. But when it's time for the Most side to rise up against him, that's when he's going to be deceived. That's when his pride is going to deceive him. Read on. Right?
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
He exalts himself as the eagle. When he exalts himself as the eagle, when he exalts himself, what does that mean? Puff yourself up.
Yeah.
I'm the man. I'm saying I'm the man. Yeah. I got his might. I got the power. Who are you to step to me? You can't talk to me. Read.
And though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the idle one.
Yeah, the Most High can bring you down anyway. Even though you set yourself among the stars, the Most High is going to bring yourself down anyway. Read on.
If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off?
Right. If thieves came to thee, if someone invaded your house in the nighttime, read on.
Will they not have stolen till they had enough?
Yeah, basically, they would take what they came for. They won't take everything. You know, you know, they would escort the house out and say, you know, you got this. Okay, so we're going for this specifically.
But they disguise themselves as like, okay, like they work for a company that sets an alarm in your house.
Mm-hmm.
So when they go in there, they have the chance to scope out everything you got.
Right.
And they start plotting.
Right.
Being the blueprint. So when they go rob you, they already have access, but they don't set the alarm.
Right. Exactly. And when they rob you, they're coming for specifically certain items. But Esau, when Esau's robbing our people, Esau doesn't come for just specific items. They come for everything. Your birthright, your heritage, your future inheritance, everything. Read on, Rock.
How are the things of Esau searched out?
How are the things of each Esau searched out? Because, you know, we have time to analyze Esau's ways of doing things. We know he operates. We know his MO. You know what I'm saying? We know how he operates. Yeah, I'm saying? Read on.
How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee, and have prevailed against thee.
Right. So you know, Psalms. Just went there to say, Esau, or the pride of his heart, deceive him. Well, go back to this previous scripture. Or the pride of Esau's heart is deceiving, or thinking that hey, we got the military, we got the power, we got economic power, we can impose embargo on you. We can wage war against you. So you got to bow down to us. Not realizing that the most I got a higher power than you, Esau. Yeah, this is some conflict. I didn't know, there's some conflict. Where Aaron says, we didn't do it. America say, yeah, you did it. Yeah, so America's, because Trump, especially with the election coming up, Trump wanna flex his muscle. He wanna flex his muscle and say, yo, I'm strong. That's what it is. You know what I mean? I can stand up to our enemies. So when there's no enemy, what do they do? They create one. They create an enemy. This is with George Bush, with the so-called weapon of mass destruction, with the Saddam Hussein, Hussein. I mean, them guys. Yeah. Guy didn't. There wasn't weapon of mass destruction. Trump, George Bush created that. So no, just like likewise, I guess Trump is taking a page from George Bush's book. You know what I'm saying? Trying to create an enemy that really doesn't exist. Just to show his might. So he can, you know what I mean? Hey, I'm a great leader. That's what it is. The pride of his heart. Reversing everything. Every policy that Obama implemented, Trump politically reverses everything. The Obamacare, everything you can think of, the DACA, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Everything you can think of, Trump, what about reversing every policy that Obama implemented? The most actually Trump to do evil to wake up the ones who the Most High wants to be woken up. But a lot of people don't even see it still. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even see it. But the ones who the Most High want to see it will see the hey. Because a lot of people thought, hey, there was no racism. Especially especially since Obama won. There's no racism now. Everybody's equal. They lost their minds. No, they're seen for themselves. As even the northern tribes are seen it too. Because a lot of what's going on also with the immigration situation, with people coming crossing the border. A lot of the conflict has to do with the northern tribes who are here versus the northern tribes who want to get here. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot about a lot of racism going on right here. So a lot of our people can see. Because Trump, a lot of people thought the racism was done after Obama won. So a black man was president, so there's no racism in America. Yeah, really? Senator Trump is on the opposite now. Okay, really? So now you see, okay. Exactly. That's what's going on. What do you got?
All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
Give me Jeremiah 51:20.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
Right. So this like with the Mexican-American War, Esau. This was in 1845 when Texas was annexed from Mexico to America. So Mexico decided, well, you know what? We're gonna regain or retain Texas. So Esau said, America said no. So they sent troops to Corpus Christi, the south in the Gulf of Mexico, and troops to the north. Just above to the north so the war ensued. So Mexico took the bait and they attacked American troops. So the war, because of that, America declared war against Mexico from 1845 going forward, like 1846, and the war ended like in for a couple of years. I understand. So initially, Mexico was winning the war. Mexico was winning the war, but there was internal conflict in Mexico City. Understand? In Mexico City, internal conflict in Mexico City to the troops. So the Mexican leader had to bring his troops from attacking America to resolve the internal issue at Mexico City. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what happened. That's why So that's what happened. So what happened? So America was basically gain control of certain the territories like New Mexico and California, Utah, those places. Then that Mexico had stronghold on. And at the same time, America sent troops to other parts of because America now was determined. They were determined to solidify the hold on these territories, and they want to make sure that this is our territory officially. They want to officially be the owner of these territories. So they send troops to Veracruz. Let me see. I believe that was the name of certain cities of Mexico, and the capital of a certain city that was like the southeast part of Mexico. They captured that. Then no. What America wanted to do was to control all of Mexico, like Mexico City. Once they control Mexico City and the government, the Capitol building, they can say, "Yo, we run Mexico." So officially, all the land that we wanted, like Texas, California, New Mexico, Utah, that's gonna be our land. So that's what they did. It was like a port. It was like it was like a fortress. They send the ships there. A certain number of ships. Like 80 ships, and they send 80 ships, and they send that when the ships are docked, then they have to send like boats now to get to shore, so the troops can go to shore to fight. That's what America did, and they captured they captured that town initially. They started moving inland, like northwest Mexico. I don't know if you can see that on the map. North of Mexico to go to Mexico City. You know what I'm saying? And they made some resistance because America's initial plan was once he had captured the northern territories, when the troops had left from and went back to New Mexico, they said, we're gonna pay like $30 million for this land. For you, plus we need to recognize the border because there was a dispute with the border. America wanted the border to go further west to the Rio Grande River. Mexico said no, you got to go further east to the Nueces River. You know what I'm saying? But once they left, the troops, Mexican troops had left and went back to Mexico to rectify the situation that was in Mexico in a city. America said, you have to get $30 million for all this. Plus, the Mexican said, hell no. No, we won't do that. Even before that, they said we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna because even before America wanted that land they had offered that $30 million. We're talking we're going back to like 1845, 1846. They said we're not gonna give you that land. The Mexicans said no, we're not gonna do it. We want this land for our own. You know what I'm saying? The $30 million, but eventually happened that because due to the internal conflict in Mexico City, America eventually was able to capture to gain control of Mexico City, and eventually got all the land for like half the price, $50 million. You know what I'm saying? So basically that we saw that initially geographically and historically we can see that Texas originally was part of Mexico, California, New Mexico, and Utah. Those states was originally part of Mexico. But due to the warfare, America, that's why we say that they covered lands. But I mean the grudge our people. That's where they got so-called before that we focus on the Louisiana Purchase. That's where they got all these lands, man. The so-called white man got all the land. They got lands from our people. They got lands from you know what I mean, that was influenced by Levi, so-called Louisiana Purchase. They got land that was controlled by Issachar. They got land that was belonged previously to what? To Gad, Reuben. Yeah. And of course, in between all of that, there are lands that belong to what? To Judah. You know what I'm saying? That's everything Esau got right now. They stole it from our tribes. So from Judah, even if the so-called emancipation, whereby the Ku Klux Klan, you know what I'm saying? All this we kill our people, steal our land. They stole our land for all the tribes, man. That's how Esau got. Whatever Esau got right now, that's why the scripture said what? Yo, they're gonna swallow it down, but they're gonna cough up whatever they got. They're gonna cough it up. Whatever they stole from us, they're gonna restore, and they're gonna build up our walls. That's what that is. So I'm just I just wanted to let you know. I tell the history of how Esau came to be in possession of the different territories that they have right now. That's what you see right now. It can't be too sympathetic towards Esau when I see Issachar trying to cross the border to come over here, because Issachar is coming to land that previously belonged to them. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So even in Southern California, Mexico, Arizona, New Mexico, all those places originally belong to Issachar. And of course, between all that, God owned all those territories. See what I'm saying? So Israel, all the land right here belong to Israel. Judah, Issachar, Gad, Reuben. That's all it is. Uh, Give me Habakkuk 2 and 5, Ak.
Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Right. It's influenced by wine. What's wine? Philosophies, doctrines. You ain't talking about necessarily the wine that they drink at the table. It's talking about the philosophies. I mean, that Esau comes with religion and all that. Neither keep it at home. It's always over in Iran, always in China, always in the Middle East, always somewhere trying to impose his doctrine. It's not all. It's never at home. What are you trying to do? He's trying to police the world. Read on.
Who enlarges his desire as hell.
He enlarges his desire is a hell. He enlarges his desire. He's never satisfied with what he got. He always wants more. He's always enlarging his desire. Once he captures one territory, he says, you know what? That was so easy. Let me move on to capture this territory. Let me get two more. You know what I'm saying? Never satisfied what he got. You know what I'm saying? As head, and as head, what does head mean? There's a price to pay. To him, it's like it's all good, but it says there's consequences and repercussions. He doesn't see the right way, but it's gonna come back and bite him in the butt. Read on.
And is as death. It cannot be satisfied.
Cannot be satisfied. He's never satisfied. It's so easy. It's so easy. You know what I'm saying? Go on.
But gathereth unto him all nations.
But gathereth unto him all nations. That's what Esau's doing. That's why you got a G5, a G10, G this, G that. You know, the nations trying to impose his doctrine on the United Nations. They got to do whatever it says. Otherwise, he's going to impose embargo on them. That's right now with Mexico. What is saying? If Mexico doesn't curtail the influx of immigrants crossing the border, sure it's going to do what? It's going to impose tariffs. Tariffs when they want to spend it charges them taxes on items coming from Mexico. Normally, before Trump, there was in Bill Clinton days, there what they call NAFTA. NAFTA was a North American Free Trade Agreement. NAFTA, North American Free Trade Agreement. That means that was an agreement between Canada, America, and Mexico. North America. That's North America right there. Because what's North America? North America is Canada and America, right? The North American continent. North America, plus it was also with Mexico. That's the agreement that Bill Clinton has signed with Mexico and Canada. The North America Free Trade Agreement. But Trump now, he want to revise all that. He want to dismantle all that. You know what I'm saying? So right now, with NAFTA, Canada, America, and Mexico, we could trade freely. You could buy and sell around, without any account. You know what I'm saying? You could buy anything from Mexico. I'm just a guy from next door. But Trump right now, Trump want to abolish all that now, especially with the war situation now. Trump saying, if Mexico doesn't tighten up the war situation, stop these the migrants from coming to America, no, he's gonna impose a tariff. What's a tariff? He's gonna tax anything coming from Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Because right now it's got that going on with China. There's a big war with America and China right now. Anything previously before Trump, because America supposedly previously I used to have a free trade agreement basically with other countries. If you go to the places like Walmart, besides the groceries, besides food stuff, anything you see on the Walmart all over America, 90% of all that was made in China. You know what I'm saying? But right now, all the things you see, all things coming from China now, yo, Trump put taxes on them now, that 10, 15, 20, 25%. So if an item was to charge like $10, you know what I'm saying? Say an item was to charge $100, and Trump put 10%. No, it's $110 for you. Actually, it's the company importing those items from China initially pays the tariff, the tax, but you know where that goes. They would pass it on to you. Okay, so you end up paying $10, extra $10. So the item you used under your previous use buy for $100 come from China. Now you have to pay $110 for it. It's a big problem, especially and it's vice versa because China is retaliating because it's a two-way street because items that used to that China used to buy from America, China is also because the reason why America is doing that is Trump used to say China was getting a free ride. They were getting a free ride. They used to just import the stuff to America just like that. You know what I'm saying? But China saying, okay. Trump saying, we're gonna put a tariff. China saying, okay, that's what we want to do. Okay, no problem. I'm gonna put a tariff on in items coming from America. You know what I'm saying? Because America sends a lot of stuff to China also, especially farm products, agricultural products. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see all that pans out because with that going on, China now the reason why Trump was doing that was to discourage America from buying stuff from China. But because we are so accustomed to buying stuff from China, we say, you know what? We pay the extra $10. Then we're gonna see how long we can afford to pay the extra $10. And also at the same time, America sending stuff to China. China said, what? We're gonna charge you $10 also for stuff coming from America. So you know what I mean. So it depends on who wants it more. Does America wants the stuff from China more, or does the Chinese want stuff come from America more? Because what they do is the importer, the ones buying stuff from the foreign country, they pay the tariff initially, but they pass it on to the ultimate consumer. You know what I'm saying? So anything that we used to buy from China for like $100, with the 10% tariff, now we gotta pay $110. You know what I'm saying? And and vice and that may discourage. You may say, you may say, you know what? I'm not gonna pay that, and that's too much money, yo. I'm not gonna pay, so that I'm not gonna buy anymore. So because of that, now the company we used to import those items from China. I said, yo, I'm gonna start importing those items from China. That was the intention of Trump. You know, it's kind of early in stage. That's only like a couple of years now because Trump only been in office like 3 years now. So we're gonna see how that pans out. Because right now, the farmers in America, they're crying because the Chinese stopped buying the stuff from America because of the tariff. Because the Chinese people are saying, "No, that's too much money. We're not gonna buy it." I suspect the people in America one day are gonna say, maybe people in America got more money, but one day they're gonna say, "Yo, I'm not gonna pay it." That's what it is. That's part of how America trying to control everything. You got more than that, huh?
Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations.
Right, that's what America does, man. He gathered unto him all nations. He trying to get just like recently, you know what I mean? They're trying to overthrow the government in Venezuela. I'm trying to set up his own government in Venezuela, and so America brought the leaders from Caribbean countries, CARICOM, including Jamaica, Haiti, I think the Dominican Republic, I think St. Lucia, some other countries in the Caribbean. He gathered unto him all nations, trying to get everybody on his side. That's what America does. Historically, that's what they do. Try to be part of it. Just historically, that's what they did in the Caribbean, especially including Jamaica. They try to make sure all these countries, like in the UN, United Nations, these countries to vote with America. And when they don't vote with America, what they do? They create turmoil in a country. Like in Jamaica, the violence in Jamaica was crazy. Like in the 80s, when I heard about the gangs in Jamaica, election time in 1980, the Showa Posse, the Spangler Posse. America's behind that. America's actually they ship guns. All these factions are fighting each other, man, trying to get Jamaica because one political party was leaning towards like the Russians, and they wanted to say, no, we can't have that. We need to come towards America. That's what's going on. Just like the same thing in America. When you have the Crips and blood, when you have the drug wars going on in the neighborhood, all these guns. We don't make no damn guns in the hood. Where these guns coming from? These guns are easily provided by Esau. Understand? That's what Esau does. Create turmoil, divide and conquer. That's what they do. Historically, that's why even with the Black Panther going back historically. You know what I'm saying? Anytime Esau sees any kind of organization where there's unity amongst the people, he always looks for what? Some kind of somebody he could manipulate. You know what I'm saying? Or someone you could bribe. You know what I'm saying? And and then infiltrate. Next thing you know, there's major division with our community, man. Just like the same thing with Grenada. You know what I'm saying? Back in the 80s too. America, they invaded Grenada, very small island, man. You know what I'm saying? They have a leader from another Caribbean country, which wasn't even a part of Grenada, a different country, invited them in to invade Grenada. That's America. That's a custom. Read the precept again, huh?
Who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Yeah. Cannot be satisfied. And heapeth unto him all people. Everybody got to be on his umbrella. Everybody got to be down with America. Yo, oh God.
Proverbs
27, got it? Proverbs 27:20. Everybody got to be part of this system. That's why yeah. That's why the Egyptian was so suspicious of us. So just in case there's a war, they say yeah, we might want to join with the enemies against Egypt. That's why America said, just in case there's a war, this country may want to join with Russia. So let's make sure, hey, they're done with us. You want to join with China. So right now there's a riot going on over in Hong Kong because there's a kind of like an internal conflict going on with China and Hong Kong because previously Hong Kong was like a colony of England, and England agreed to give Hong Kong up to China. Now, but China is not really fully in control of Hong Kong. So to China wanna impose or implement some kind of a law in Hong Kong where suspected criminal in Hong Kong can be easily extradited to China to face criminal prosecution. So Hong Kong said, hell no, you can't do that. So that's why they are there. I don't know if you're aware of that, what's going on. There's a lot of things going on. Hong Kong said, no, you can't do that. So that's why there's a riot going on over in Hong Kong. It's been going on for a long time because, the people of Hong Kong was protesting against the law that the Hong Kong government is trying to impose on them because they feel that it's being influenced by the Chinese government. And of course, the people in Hong Kong are saying, yeah, it's really America that's trying to influence what's going on. Because there's always a tug of war between America and other countries. America trying to, enlarge its border and try to heap onto him all countries. That's what's going on. We see different examples of that going on all over the world. What you got? Read out. You finish that off. 10 o'clock? Yeah.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 20. Mm-hmm. Hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of man are never satisfied.
Hell and destruction are never full. See that? Hell and destruction are never full. The devil is never satisfied. That. So the eyes of men are never satisfied. They're always looking around to see what they can conquer. Not enough. I want that too. I want that too. You know what I'm saying? That's never think that because, Esau is always trying to get what you got. Always trying to get what you got. Even when they give you personally something, that's at a price. Maybe at a price to you, but at a price to your people. They're bribing you to sell out to your people. That's what they're doing. So always be mindful of Esau trying to give you something that you said, they're kind of too much. It's always at a price. They never give you anything. Remember, Esau historically has a habit of taking from us. So anytime it looks to you like they're giving you something that he didn't work too hard to get, Yeah. Yeah, the price.
Even when you go back in history, when you look at Black Wall Street,
Come
it
on.
was something that we put together as a people.
Come on.
We had our own businesses, our own schools, everything.
Come on.
And what happened? Esau shut us down. The Black Panthers, they got together, but one thing they didn't have the Most High. But they relied their strength in weapons. Esau infiltrated, sent somebody in there, a coon, destroyed the Black Panthers. You know what I mean? So this is history. And when you look at right now what's going on, like 125th Street, years ago when we was growing up, 125th Street, it was Jake out there selling handbags, selling this, selling that, sneakers, hustling on the corner. The Apollo Theater belonged to somebody that was black. Now, Esau done bought up everything.
Right.
The so-called Africans used to be out there on the street selling the pocketbooks. They got rid of them. You know what I mean? They own up all the stores. I think Moab own Apollo Theater now.
What?
I mean, really.
It's something like that.
What they do is they come inside the neighborhood and they buy up everything. And our people, we think like, okay, I own this store. I own a record store on 125th Street. I own it for 25 years. They come to offer me $2, $3, maybe $4 million for the record store. You know what I mean? We thinking as, this is my retirement plan.
Right.
You're not thinking like, I'm going to hand this
long
down.
term. Let me pass it to my youngin.
Right. Let me pass it down to my son and leave for him.
Right.
That he can build up and he, would do well and then pass it down to his son. So we sell out. Esau take over. He want to own the whole goddamn block. Then what? 34th Street right now belong to Disney.
What, Walt Disney?
I'm sorry, 42nd Street.
Yeah.
Where remember back in the 80s, 90s,
Right.
the whole strip was all Esau anyway. But they were selling what? It was about, pornography.
Right.
It was about pornography. The whole 42nd Street was pornography. From 8th Avenue to Broadway.
Right.
You might get 1 or 2 kung fu movies that might be in the middle of there.
Right.
They might put it on, right? It's a double feature.
Right.
But now, what happened? Disney come bought the whole thing up, and now everything is like is for children. You know what I mean? As always, whenever we come together, that's when Esau like to infiltrate, because as long as we're divided, then we conquer. You know what I mean? Just to bring up Rosewood. That's another one.
Yeah.
Rosewood, that's right in Florida.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're mentioning that. Yeah.
We had the town. We had our own money.
Yeah.
It was guys that were very smart. They were teachers. What it took, one white woman claimed she got raped. Next thing you know, the whole town go through and kill everybody. Hang, lynch everybody.
Burn everything.
Yeah, burn everything up. And it's still there today. You can still go visit Rosewood today. But this is, these are the last days. This is Esau's last Trump, man, right now. He's finished right now. We coming together. Mashra Yasharel is coming together.
Yeah.
And we got to watch out for that too, because, as always, you got to keep your eye open. Yeah, because, you got double agents in Israel. Yeah.
Israel.
Right. That's be going on.
I heard he's attacking the Facebook, YouTube.
Okay, yeah, because he want to stop the word from going out.
Yeah, we saw that. Yeah. Exactly. The shutdown a lot of prominent people who supposedly teaching hate. You know what I'm saying? We know that's the most that now get it up. Amos 8:11. Amos, give me that. Prominent word. We gotta know about that. I ain't nothing new. That's in the scriptures. That's how the Most High the Most High will true about if a man a liar. It's the Most High's word coming into manifestation right there. Amos said, you got it?
The book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the out of one power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread.
See, a famine in the land, not a famine of food. You ain't talking about a famine of food, dog. Yo, go around. See, this problem. A lot of people don't even know there's going to be a famine in the world, because Jake in darkness won't even notice. because they eat good. You know what I mean? They have a cookout. You know what I'm saying? Barbecue. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They won't even know what's going on. They won't even know they'll be destroyed for lack of knowledge.
They're already John 3:16.
You know what I'm saying? They won't even know that. Yeah, now the family, the Most High said specifically, not read again from the chapter.
The book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Most High, that I will send a famine in the land.
A famine in the land of Israel, and the land is not specifically talking about a land per se, because right now in the days, we're not in the land. The land is wherever we are. The land is Israel. The famine in the land of Israel, read on.
Not a famine of bread.
Not a famine of bread, we're going to be eating good. Yeah. We got a 95, we barbecue, 3-4 meals a day. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
Nor a thirst for water.
Not thirsty, sipping wine, you know, Old English, whatever, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Kool-Aid, you know, Guinness Stout, whatever, you know, so you're going to be sipping the blanks, whatever. We're going to be eating and drinking, not even knowing what's going on. Read on.
But of hearing the words of the Most High.
But of hearing the words of the Most High. This is going to be a famine of hearing the word of the Most High. So right now, you're hearing the word right now, it's a blessing. Yeah, I mean, so there's going to be a time, that's why the Most High say, yo, that's why the scripture says what? The Most High looking for 144,000. Once he got 144,000, that's it. That's it. So if you ain't up in there when the Most High got 144,000, yo, that's why we once you're in the truth, you can't falter, you can't deviate, you can't go back. Cause there's gonna be there's gonna be the famine of the word. You know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be a time where if you didn't hear the word already, how are you gonna hear it again when there's a famine? How are you gonna hear it if you didn't already hear the word? How are you gonna hear it again? So if you hear the word now, we'll say it fast. Hold on to the word. Don't deviate from the word. And you know what I mean? Pass on the word. You know what I'm saying? Diligently, to the Most High, give you the spirit to pass it on to. Is there more? Exactly. That's a family here. Can. So with that, I'm gonna say we're gonna close out now. Your brothers getting ready for the camp. So Madium Wapanya, Yerushalayim, stand to face Jerusalem.
The other one, Palal, in Hebrew, repeat after me. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shunka, Yahweh, Malakuthka, Thabaa, Ratazayaka, Haya, Aisha, Baharataza, Ka, Haya, Bashemayim, Latalanawa, Lecham, Koyawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawafinawa, Chasalaknawa, Kabawafinawa, Walaha, Tabayanawa, Panasaya 1, Abol, Hawashainawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwath, Walaala, Wasai Parath, Lahawalamyam, Basham, Amashiach, Yahushai, Tawada, Amen.